What is going on, everybody? I've been missing for a little bit. As many of you know, I have been in Florida with my family, and Lincoln Storm, there we go, we got our name today, and I it took way too much time to make videos, and I needed a minute. So we're gonna do a patrol, and I actually need Shining Arkstones. So we're going to go with Shining Arkstones today. And we are using the Skarn axe because of this stuff. We need to do things with Terra weapons. Okay? We need to do things with repeaters or axes. I prefer axes, so wabing. And get 30 interrupts on behemoths. Also great because we are using Grim Onslaught. And it's pretty simple to get interrupts, as long as you can, like, kind of judge when something is going to do something that you can interrupt. Most of the time you can get it, and we will see what behemoth we get in hopes that we can interrupt them. I'm so tired. Firebrand Charog. Well, that's disappointing because he doesn't have any interrupts. Are we going to change our style? No, because there are two people using repeaters and axe is fun. So, there are fights where the weapon you choose can make your team sad. Now, in all reality, I could be using a Warpike because of his tough hide. Parts take less damage, wounded parts take much more damage. A Pike, which hopefully Mr. Pike Master Stinky Feet will, will hopefully be wounding parts on Charog, and that will help out our two repeater players. I was going to say that an axe never hurts your team. Generally speaking, I would stick to my guns with that. An axe and a hammer and probably a sword will generally not hurt your team. Sometimes if your team is a bunch of repeater players or chain blade players, being one of those can hurt your team. And if you're going up against something like a Skarn, a Warpike generally isn't wanted, if that makes sense. Not necessarily, like, there is a video of me in my A through Z playthroughs of me soloing a Skarn with a Warpike, and I swear the video is 20 minutes long. It's one of the worst solo experiences of my... What the hell? There's a creature outside. That was terrifying. Whew. Well, that was, yeah, that wasn't fun. Yeah, so I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Oh, I just stole his thing. I feel bad about it. He can steal my things if he wants. Come on, get it. Now, in our quest of always having attack speed, we are using the attack speed thing. I think it was a cat. I'm going to guess it was a cat because I don't want to think about what else it could be. I think that's fair enough. Oh, we're on fire. Oops. Nah. I don't know if I caught it, but I tried. And that's what's important. So, hopefully, ow, we can knock him out. That would be helpful to our team if we were to do that. Pick up these things. Yeah, we always want attack speed. We always want to be attacking with speed. Don't do drugs, kids. Not what I mean by speed. But, God, I'm completely disheveled now because of this thing that moved outside. Whatever it was right outside the door. I saw a little, well, not really little, it was probably like knee-high shadow on the other side of my door. And I don't appreciate that at all. Now I'm all disheveled. I'm sorry, team. But I think I was talking about how an axe will never harm your team. And for the most part, I would always stick by that. Things like repeaters, sometimes war pikes, and sometimes chain blades definitely can hurt your team every now and then. Oh, I don't have a knockout potion. I am going to use a, whatever that's called, a stamina potion. Stamina? Is that the word for this game? Also, I've been playing a lot of RuneScape recently. Like a metric ton of RuneScape. Which some of you might think is odd, because RuneScape is a dead game, lol, right? Where is he? What's going on? Ow. We have so many shields, I didn't even realize. Now, I'm probably gonna oh, no, they're getting him. I was talking to Walker about how sometimes multiple people pick up the same teammate, and that is like a thing that people do. So every time we're gonna roll out of that. Can I get my things? Thank you. Every time a Slayer picks up somebody, it lowers your danger meter by a set amount. As long as you or your teammates pick them up. It doesn't matter whatever level it is or how often you do it. Always, whenever you pick someone up, it will lower your danger meter by a certain number. And I'm sure I could look back on... Don't take all of these. I need some too. Thank you. Ow. 71? We have almost 3,000 shields. Do I need to discuss that for a second? I am actually going to try to hit him in the leg here, because I think it will break. It didn't break. Do you see that juke? Do you see that? It was 100% on accident, but... Geez, maybe I just needed a break from the game. I'm playing a lot better right now, and after the thing moved my chair... It was a chair. There's a plastic chair out there. And, oh. Yeah, so we didn't break any parts. Reason being, we didn't have very much part damage. But, my light turned off. Boy, I hope that was a cat. We do have a bear living around here, and, yeah, I don't want the bear looking in my room. Yeah. Hopefully I talked about real stuff this this video. Oh. Ooh! Cells are done. Look at that. I really need to be picking these things up because I've been slacking on Dauntless and the hunt pass is over in 14 days. And I'm only on level, like, 20-something? Vampiric cell. Look at that. So, for anyone wondering, if you need a defensive cell, let's say Iceborne, and you don't have any Iceborne cells, you can combine 2 random defensive cells. And I'm just speeding this up for the sake of showing you guys. And then it will become a random defense cell. I don't even remember what I put into it. But it'll become a random defense cell of 1 tier higher. So if you have all the cells you really want, besides the ones that you don't have yet, it's a good idea just to throw things together and see what pops out. And if it's something you don't want, you can always scrap it for dust. you know? So, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down, but let me know in the comments why you didn't like it. And if you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the channel and go over to twitch.tv/ShockerCT422 and follow me over there. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!